Hello, this is Chef Anna. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have something very simple to show you. In Thailand, it's known as padse-ew, or in China, it's known as drunken noodles. We put it together in my Vanna kitchen. Therefore, I like to bring you into the kitchen so that I can show you how to make these particular healthy but easy dishes that your family can enjoy. Please come in so I can show you how to make drunken or padse-ew. We're going to start by comprising all these vegetables. We're going to chop it up into bite sizes. Do what is easy for you. Just start with the fruit and vegetables that are in season. That way you can just comprise any vegetable that you have in the fridge or shop for. In tradition sense, for stir-fry vegetables, we cut elongated shape. Luckily, I have this king oyster mushroom today. I'm going to be using it and it's going to taste really good with the flat noodles. This mushroom was so huge, I already used half of it in my other cooking. The next things I have is the crown of broccoli. We only just going to use one. This crown of broccoli is very fresh and it looks very nice, and I do not like to waste any part of the broccoli, especially the stem. I would clean up the rind and chop up the stem and use this as part of cooking as well. As for this flat noodles, it worked well for drunken noodles that we use this distinctive kind of noodles, which is the flat noodles, as you see here. But if you cannot get this from the store, might just well use regular noodles, which is the medium size. That's good for pad thai, but make it work. I bought this flat noodles ahead of time. I refrigerated and then it stuck together once it get in the cold. Once the noodles got hardened and stuck together, it get a little tricky to separate them. If this flat noodles is super fresh, it does not stick together and it's softened, and we don't need to blanch it. But in this case, I blanch it to get the softness out of it. Because once the water boils, just blanch it for about a minute or so and remove and drain quickly. Once the noodles is drained, place the noodles in a bowl or plate, and then pour about a tablespoon of cooking oil. Make sure you use healthy cooking oils when you're frying or when you cook certain type of food. I'm going ahead to marinate my noodles with this thick caramelized soy sauce, which has a little sweetness and this beautiful color in it. This process will help keep the noodles from sticking together, also giving this nice glow brown padse-ew textures look. If we prepared and marinating, this will help minimize the stirring during the cooking time. So this is the correct process of drunken noodles to prepare our noodles this fashion. Let's see. Our noodle look really good, well blended with the brownish color which I required. Once a noodle is ready, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare our next step. I'm doing the same process I did with the noodles by blanching our vegetables, and I will start with the broccoli and then follow with the mushrooms. Guess what? I'm just revealing the secret. By blanching the vegetables before stir frying it is the best result in the textures and the times in putting into stir frying it. Make sure the water is boiled completely before you submerge your vegetables to get the best result of blanching it. You are not boiling it now. You just want to blanch it. Only take about a minute or so to submerge in the hot waters and remove quickly. To keep our vegetable looking green and fresh, drain it and run cold water through it and leave it aside. Okay, we're done with the vegetables. Now we're gonna go into preparing our meat. Notice that I'm using the drumstick. You see it right? Drumstick. The perfect explanations why I'm using the drumsticks, which is because I love the different textures in the meat. You can replace this with chicken breast, beef, pork, or seafood. It will be just perfect. Alright, our meat is done. What I will be doing next is to prepare the stir-fried components. Let's chop up our garlic and then measure up all the necessary ingredients we'll be needing. By measuring up the right amount of ingredients is necessary to achieve the best quality and the best taste of our cooking. The first thing I'll do is to start with the cooking oil. The pan's already hot, okay? So be careful. And then we're going to start with our This particular noodle dish is very simple. You can add green sprout, cauliflowers, carrots, which I don't have today, and any colorful vegetables is also nice. Or baby corn, because I'm allergic to a lot of stuff, a lot of fruits. If you don't see me adding a few vegetables that you normally see in the regular kitchen, that's because I'm had so many food allergy. So therefore, I omit it and trying to save me. Okay. So we have our garlic roasting right now. How to get the best flavor of the garlic when you roast it is to make sure that it's completely golden. Not burned, but at least get this color tone here, golden brown. I'm gonna go ahead and add our meat. The reason I'm using the drumstick because it's moisture, it's not dry as the chicken breast. I prefer a thigh or a drumstick. It's not difficult to remove the skin and the bone. I'm going to go ahead and add the these are good for darkening our meat. And they have sweetened flavor. Or the alternative is you can make it yourself by browning the sugar. So it will take about 7 to 10 minutes to cook our chicken. Make sure that it cooks thoroughly. You will see already that the sauce already making our chicken look very nice already. The Druken noodles, the padse-ew is that it required the brownish look. And that's where the name seaweed came from, which is the stir-fried seaweed here. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients, which is a pinch of sugar. You can do without. And then about chicken bouillon. Crushed pepper, about 1 teaspoon. And then of course the oyster sauce, I use about 4 tablespoons. While I'm letting this meat cook and I'm put it aside on one side, I'm going to add about another tablespoon of oil. And because I'm allergic to egg, and this one I'm not cooking for me, I'm cooking for the grandkids, so I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 eggs. Try not to break the egg completely. Still want to have that nice texture. We'll cook the chicken for a few more minutes. While I do that, I'm going to bring our vegetables in. I'm going to do the onion. It looks a little dry, so I'm going to add more, maybe about another tablespoon of oil. Because it's olive oil, I mean avocado oil. So it's relatively healthy, so if you add extra, because you can cook multiple items in a large pan like this. I do non-stick. I know that I should use the iron cast, but this particular noodle dish, if you're not careful how to handle it, it is broken really, really bad. Okay. So here I have the mushrooms and the broccoli. They're going to be packed with vegetables. The kids are going to love it. Special precaution when you do cook with non-stick pan and cookware. So it looks pretty good right now and smell awesome also. So I still have eggs over here cooking, and my chicken also cooking, and my vegetables are also cooking. So I'm ready to add our main ingredients, which is the noodle. Alright, to add noodles we need, oh wait, hold on, I might have oil in this noodle. No matter what. You soak it. You want to be careful because you don't want to break the noodle. You want to be gentle dealing with the noodles at this point, because this noodle is so breakable. But when it's in the heat, it should be softened and loosen up a little bit. The starch will loosen up. But I wanted this nice pieces because it's gonna look really, really nice. We got our chicken cooking, vegetables, and eggs. Now I'm ready to put them together. At this point, I'm going to add our tomatoes. Tomatoes is going to help bring the color to our stir fry. So I don't have carrot today, so I'm going to use our tomatoes, which will give you the little acid taste to our drunken noodles. I can do flambe because I'm scared of fire, so it would have been so amazing if we flambe it, but you can't do that in this tight space. I'm not risking put this house on fire. I would like to shout out for tuning in into my cooking show. You have been great. Thank you for your support. It's always best to help by sharing, clicking like, subscribe, and a little bell so you know when I'm coming on. Thank you and have a great evening and great day wherever you're at.